Hello everyone and welcome to my show. I'm Melody Trice and I'm super excited that you decided to watch the show today. You know I'm all about living life unlimited, and today we're going to talk about what's going on in the entertainment industry. We all want to know what's happening and what the latest news is. So I have two ladies here qualified to answer all those questions. So I want you all to stay tuned because guess what? Up next, we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about what's happening. And you know what? It made me think about something. One thing about it, when I moved to California, I was wondering, really, how could I actually break into the entertainment industry? A lot of times I thought it was, I had to have an agent, I had to have a manager, I had to have headshots, I had to do all these things. But I realized, guess what? You need to be making it happen yourself because knowledge is power. So I want you all to stay tuned because up next, my two amazing guests is going to let us know how we can become more knowledgeable about the entertainment industry after these messages.
I know it may seem like your life is falling apart, but don't quit now, here comes your second wind. I am here to uplift our young ladies that want to give up on life, to let them know that God has a plan for you. Please join our efforts as we all can uplift our young ladies and together save our daughters against homelessness. We love you. Don't quit, baby.
Hello everyone and welcome back. I told you I have two amazing ladies with me. So welcome ladies to the show.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
I appreciate you coming. Your name is Francesca.
Yes.
And tell us your last name, Francesca.
Alana.
Alana. And your name?
Lachelle Steele.
Lachelle Steele.
Yes.
Girl, that sounds like a perfume or something, you know, with a big old L, you know?
Yes. I should be a perfume.
Yeah, you should be. Like a fragrance. But anyways, ladies, I'm super excited about having you here.
We're excited to be here.
And I thank you so much. So let's get right into it and talk about the entertainment industry and pretty much what really it takes for a person to get into the industry.
Absolutely. I mean, the first step is definitely moving out to a city that actually has entertainment. A lot of my friends back home in Virginia want to be actors, and I'm like, there's no acting jobs in Virginia. I mean, there are some like in DC, but for the main part, I feel like you need to be like New York, LA, even like Miami. You know what I mean?
That's true.
The industry is spreading everywhere, but my point is you need to put yourself where the jobs are for the most part.
And the main place really is Hollywood.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Seriously, Hollywood.
You know, one of the things too, I noticed how in the industry, how each artist, or whether they are actor or a musician, their style, you know, and people tend to want to follow their style, you know.
Yes.
And I know you are a designer.
Yes.
So how important is it for us when they coming out, you know, to make sure that we looking good, you know?
Well, I mean, it's being a character. So whatever your character is, you know, you want to look the best that you can look and have people believe you as an artist and what you're trying to do. So I try and, you know, put that on people, like, what is your character? What is your character? Are you a superhero? I try and, you know, pull that out of people and, you know, dress for that character.
You know what, that make a lot of sense too, because, you know, when I first came out here, I never thought about that I actually had to look, you know, like look the part.
Yeah.
You know?
And some people don't know how to do it. So I try and help you find that character.
So is it important, should they take classes to do that, or should they just, I mean, what really should they do to be able to find someone to do that for them? I mean, how can you find that?
I know, I feel like it's all about networking. It's like who you know. And you can ask your friend. Like she asked me.
Yeah.
See, it's good to have people like
Yes.
that.
Yeah, and knowing yourself too, like you said, your character. Like you have to know yourself, and you have to know what assets you have, and you know who you could be compared to in the business per se, and then figure out your own personality and how to like brand that. It's all about branding.
Exactly.
And
That's
with
the key
that,
word.
Yeah,
Branding.
and with branding, it's like, of course, wardrobe plus your personality. It's like boom,
The whole
that's who you are.
package.
So what you think, well, put it like this, who do you think is like one of the top people right now in the industry? Especially like, whether it be acting or music, like who do you think that really
Are you going to say it?
Beyonce.
Yes. I mean, yes.
Beyonce.
Yes.
Still.
Yeah. She slays.
Yeah, all day. I mean,
And you know what you would think, because she's been in the industry so long, you know.
and married and kids and stuff, you think that she would like fade away. Nope.
Well,
not at all.
Well, really, what makes a person stay in the limelight versus those who literally who do fade away?
That longevity is like having a good team behind you.
Yeah, like knowing what your brand is and knowing how to rebrand that. You know, coming out with something new every year. Like Beyonce is so spontaneous. She's the artist who can drop something like tonight and we'll all listen to it.
Yes.
She doesn't have to be like, album coming in 3, 2, 1. No, Beyonce posts something, we're all on it.
Yes.
Beyonce's pregnant, she puts it out. When she
We're
puts it
on
out,
it.
when she can, we're on it, you know? So she's done a great job at just rebranding herself all the time and just making us keep guessing what's next.
That's a very important thing because I seen some other people who are artists and they always having to make people see them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Don't you see me on my big old poster board,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Versus, like you just said, she just who she is.
Right?
But you remember her with Destiny Child?
Yes.
Yes.
So I wonder what happened to the other two girls.
You know what?
Which other two girls? There were so many girls
I
in that
know,
group.
right?
Oh, it was? It was more than those?
Yes, they
'Cause
they started out what Latanya or whatever her name was.
I thought it was Michelle.
No, when they first started, it was other girls.
Oh my
Yeah, it
God.
was
then,
four of them.
and then it
Four?
became Michelle and then Farrah, and then Farrah dropped out. Then it was Michelle,
Yeah.
Kelly, and Beyonce.
Nah.
But we all know Beyonce.
Yeah, everybody know Beyonce.
They went through some changes.
I think it's a work ethic too.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Because, you know, I noticed when I looked at one of Beyonce's tapes, she was saying how when she do her rehearsals, she don't have no breaks. Like,
Right.
it's like constant. You know, I can't even say the word.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, she's like consistent. She
Yes.
doesn't stop what she's doing for anything. She's 100% focused on her projects. And you see that through them, like her artistry, like her projects always stand out from her visuals to the lyrics to everything. It's just like, it's really well branded and we always know we're gonna get something really good from her.
So what did you think about her performance with the Grammys? I mean, I know you saw her when she leaned back in that chair.
I was scared, were you?
Yes,
I was like, please don't fall.
Yeah, but you know she wouldn't fall.
Right, yeah, they probably rehearsed
Yeah.
that so many times.
You know, like over and over. And I was thinking, I was like, man, how could she just lean? But you know what? During the Grammys, I was thinking, her versus Adele, I actually thought Beyonce was going to win it. though.
Yeah, it seems like she has the hardest time getting that specific category, you know, and everyone was kind of, even Adele was like, you know, trying.
She should have given it to
Yeah,
her.
she's kind of giving it to
I wish
her.
it'd be my mama.
Right, I know, right?
Oh my, but Adele is good though.
Adele's amazing, yeah. They're both amazing artists.
And you know, one thing I want to ask you guys too is, what do you think about most of the top actors are not even from America? They're like from another country. You know, they
like
speak
the
Greek.
UK. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. They have a lot of talent out there, and we're influenced by them. Like they're the trendsetters. I feel like even for fashion too, we look towards not where we are. We look, you know, towards UK.
So is it easy for someone to actually get their own fashion line? I mean, you know, especially here in LA, since it is a lot of people who need fashion.
It's not easy. There's a lot of competition out there. And you have to come with something, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we were talking about branding. Like, you can't just be a fashion designer. You have to mean something. You know, there's a lot of people out there that are fashion designers, but you have to stand out.
So really, it's like finding that particular niche that you do, like
Right.
whether it's gowns or men clothing.
Yeah.
And then it has to be more than that. Like, if that's your niche, then have a little more to it, you know? You can't just do dresses made out of cotton or like vegan, you know, type of thing. You know what I mean? 'Cause
No,
that's,
seriously.
that's what's trending right now.
That's
is-
real.
yeah.
Because like, why
never
would I go to
heard
this
that.
person over Michelle? Like, what makes me keep
Right.
going to her? You know what I mean? Because there's so many fashion designers per se, but why do I keep going to this
Right.
specific one?
You know what I was thinking too is, do you think it's because, like, say for instance, if I say I'm a fashion designer and I design Beyonce clothes, will that make people, because of who I actually design clothes for,
Right,
you know?
yeah.
And I think too, do you think it may be you giving your services for free at first? Because a lot of people here don't want to do it for free. They think like, okay, you know what?
You have
got to pay
in
me.
order to get your
Yeah.
name, or, you know, out there. You have to do a lot of stuff for free, you know. And I feel like that's okay. That's how you get your start. That's how you get your name out there.
Absolutely. And then from meeting people and from, you know, practice and experience, all their free work you can add to your resume. And then that's that, what is it, 10,000 hours you're putting in to master your craft.
Wow,
Those
10,000.
hours. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and one of the things too, when you mention fashion, especially for models, what do you think about the plus size models versus the way it used to be? You know, back in the day, they used to be really thin,
Yeah.
but now everybody's making sure they get all this extra stuff going on.
I
So
think that it's amazing. It's a good thing because that's a real woman. You know what I mean? We're
With
all
curves.
different. Yeah, we are all different sizes, and that should be real. That should be the ideal. You know what I mean? Instead of us like girls growing up and thinking that they want to be this skinny figure and trying to go towards that. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. Like, be you.
Be who you are.
Yeah, and accept who you are and dress for, your body type.
That makes a lot of sense because a lot of times you don't know the dress for your body type.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you put it on thinking, okay, well, they sell it, I can buy it, I can wear it.
Yeah.
And then it don't look right on that person.
Right.
On the
right.
mannequin, it looks so different from then you try it on. You're like, wait, hold on.
But if you don't even know, you're thinking it still look good.
Yeah.
True. That's so true too.
So how do a person know what really supposed to work
Well,
for their body?
I feel like that's where I would come in as an image consultant and personal stylist and, inform you on your body type and what looks good on your body type. Like if you have broad shoulders, wide hips, small chest or whatever, like I pick out those types of silhouettes or tell you what would look good, for your body type, for your shape.
See,
so then whenever you go shopping, then you're like, okay, I can get these ruffles because the ruffles are going to help my small chest look, big. You know what I mean? Like you, with clothes, you want to make yourself look like the ideal, which is an hourglass figure. So, you just hide.
Girl, I need you to just work with me.
Like, are there classes on this? Like,
I don't know. Like, what is? How can
You
we?
don't need class. You just hire somebody.
Well, how can someone find someone like that? How can they find you if they really wanted to be able to, make sure that they looking fabulous every time they step out the door?
Through social media.
Social media.
Social media. So my Instagram is LMS. That's my name on there. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
And I didn't realize how important that was, though,
Yeah.
especially in the
Very
entertainment
important.
industry. Because I be wondering, like, why in the world, they know exactly what to have on all the time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they have a whole team of people from hair, wardrobe, makeup, nutrition.
And you're like dead in the middle of it because I know with your show and everything, which we're going to talk about after these messages, the name of it is Pop Fusion. You know about everything and everybody in the entertainment industry. So tell us, like, really what made you want to do that real quick before we go to this break?
Honestly, I love the fact that people are interested in, of course, celebrity gossip per se, but I wanted to let them know that celebrities also do have a platform and they are using it for the better good for our society. So I just wanted to focus on that and kind of figure out how to put that out there. So that's where that came from, Pop Fusion.
That's amazing, though.
Thank you.
Because a lot of times we don't know they be doing different fundraisers
Right.
and stuff. They actually give back to the community.
Yeah, and charities that they have. It just makes them more relatable, to us in society. I think at least.
So which one actually made you shocked that they was actually doing something?
To be honest, Kim Kardashian.
Wow,
Yeah,
really?
She
does stuff?
What she did for somebody else?
No.
Yeah, I was so shocked because the media is always like, what she's wearing, her body,
Right.
who she's dating, that kind of thing. But the fact that she does go to children's hospital, she does donate to different organizations, she does visit cancer patients, that kind of thing, really was touching to see that, that they do that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I got a whole new respect for Kim.
Okay. Yeah.
I hear that.
Well, you guys, I want y'all to stay tuned because after these messages, we're going to be right back with some more with these ladies.
I know it may seem like your life is falling apart, but don't quit now, here comes your second wind. I am here to uplift our young ladies that want to give up on life, to let them know that God has a plan for you. Please join our efforts as we all can uplift our young ladies and together save our daughters against homelessness. We love you. Don't quit, baby.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So we was talking about the Kardashians, and we was talking about the fact of how she's doing so many amazing things. So one of the things I did want to know, how in the world did she actually become famous?
Well, with her dad being a lawyer, I don't know if you watched the show OJ versus the People.
Oh, her dad was a lawyer?
Yeah, he was very successful.
Oh, I thought he ran.
No, that's the Jenner's father. She's a Kardashian Jenner, yeah.
Girl, see, that's why you knowledgeable. I'm not on that. I did not know that till just now, literally.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now you know.
So her dad actually did what now?
Yeah, he was a very successful lawyer. There's a great show out called OJ versus the People. I don't know if it's still airing right now, but he was in the OJ Simpson case. He was friends with OJ. And so he had success from his business. And unfortunately, the Ray J thing did happen with her, and then that tape got leaked, if you, whatever you believe. But the good thing is that they capitalized off that. Kris Jenner is just amazing with marketing and branding for the girls, from, you know, makeup to clothes to books, video games, reality television shows.
Wow.
Yeah, they're definitely a huge, 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 of course, thing, as you know.
I thought she was actually a designer. Was she a designer at first one time, Kim?
No,
think
she was a stylist.
Well, that's what I meant.
Oh,
like a
okay.
fashion stylist. I'm
She
sorry.
was a stylist. And,
Oh, yeah, it's a difference, ain't it, girl?
I believe she was Brandy's.
She's like, get it right.
She was Brandy's stylist,
Oh,
personal
really?
stylist, and I think that's how she met Ray J.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
she was in.
Yes.
That's how it is. You have to have an end.
Yeah.
Oh,
Network.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Whoever, you know, your friends and everything, you have to know someone.
know
usually.
somebody. Wow. And now I'm not going to say what I want to say. You know how they say how you get to the top, you know.
Uh-oh.
So technically, in a sense, that's how she got to the top, right? I mean, you know, I hate to say it, Lord, forgive me, but you know, keeping it real. Wow, but at least she is doing something. And one thing, I can't hate on the fact, because if you're capitalizing on what you're doing, I mean, you know,
Yes.
she capitalized. And then she married Kanye, right? And he was already famous,
Yes.
per se.
Yeah, Kanye is Kanye everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah, regardless if he go bananas or whatever. people
Right.
they
Love
still.
Kanye.
Yeah.
So what about his music? I mean, I don't really listen to rap or whatever, but is he still popular or anything?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, definitely.
He's been around for years.
I think he really blew up pretty much after his mom passed, though, right? Or was he famous before she
He
passed?
was famous before because he was a producer, right?
Oh, he was a producer. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the rap game, who dominating that?
Right now,
Is Lil Kim still doing?
no.
I didn't mean to say Lil Kim. I meant to say Nicki Minaj, because you know Nicki Minaj is beefing with the young
Rima.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's new. But I think though it's always going to be somebody come on the scene and kind of push the person to the side, except for Beyonce, of course.
Yeah,
Nobody can push Beyonce.
I know. It's so hard for female singers nowadays. I'm like, if Beyonce and Rihanna are still in the game, it's like, it's hard.
You have no luck of doing anything.
But I'm just saying how though. Like is it because of her voice, her well, like you said, all her style and everything. So a woman had to really bring her A game if she plan on even competing with them.
Yeah, you know, get a good team, get a good following. But you know what? It's interesting you said that. Nowadays, competition, it's just like everyone's doing it from social media, starting their own whatever it is. Everyone's on everything, Periscope, Twitter, YouTube. It's like you have to kind of make your own movement nowadays. Back in the day, they would sign artists to record labels and they would brand you and they would set you up with a team, you know, fund your project, put it out there for you. Nowadays, it's like, nope, you have to have all that yourself.
Wow.
You have to come to them with 1 million followers, 1 million clicks.
Are you serious?
The full package.
So how can a person actually get that? I mean, that's a lot, 1 million. But it is people who actually do have 1 million followers.
Yeah,
you know, and stuff like that. But I was wondering, like, do they actually say for pay for those followings or whatever? Because of the simple fact, I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you can pay for followers, of course. You can pay for likes, you can pay for comments and all that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know, but it's best to do it organically. Like even with Pop Fusion, like just starting out, like we only have right now like 500 followers.
That's a lot
and
still.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I always want to buy followers, but I'm like, don't buy followers. Like just really try to have this organic, you know, engagement going on. Because you see how it looks. Someone has 1 million followers and 2 comments. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah.
Now that's big.
It looks bad, right?
It do look bad. You know, like, wait a minute now. Did nobody actually have anything to say?
Yeah, like
You
you have
know?
like 5 views on your video, you have 1 million followers.
Yeah.
Like,
Something's
that's
wrong.
credibility right there. It
Yeah.
takes away the credibility. So I'm like,
So it's better like if you only have, like, say for instance you have 10,000, but you got several hundred people actually comment.
Yeah.
Because it's more so like the people that know you.
yeah, exactly.
Because you're building that foundation. Per se.
Exactly. And then with social media, like say I comment on your page and she's my friend, she sees what I comment and then she sees you. That's why engagement is just so important with social media.
It takes a lot of time.
It
too.
does. I'm always on my phone looking up what's going on, trying to retweet, repost,
It is a
whatever.
full-time job.
It sure is.
I was like, man, I might need to go into social media marketing because, I mean, it's so much.
Yeah.
That's a must.
You know.
Social media, branding, and business.
I was thinking maybe they can come up with an app that once you post one, it goes to every last one of them.
That's a good
They have
suggestion.
those apps.
Oh, do they?
Did it go to all of them?
We'll talk about that because they have those. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Learn something new.
Self-posting.
Oh, hey, I'm just
Yeah,
learning all
yeah.
this kind of stuff. See,
I
told
got you
y'all
on
knowledge
that.
is power, right? And one of the things, too, well, how can a person actually brand themselves if they freshly coming out here and want to start whatever part of the entertainment industry? How can they start branding themselves?
I think that it goes into, I don't know, like finding out who you are. It really starts there because, you know, like the organic thing, you don't want to be fake when you're coming out. You know, they do say fake it till you make it, but you can't fake so much because people see through that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just finding your niche, finding who you are, and starting from there and getting to know people and seeing how other people are doing it as well, asking questions. Yeah.
How can people get to the networking events? That's one of the things I was thinking about, like, okay, if I don't know nobody, how am I network? You know, especially if you're brand new and don't have no family there. So how you can, I mean, how can you actually get into the networking?
Oh my gosh, well there's a lot of, I know there's a lot of online sites you can subscribe to. Even like the union, like if you're a union member, you can go to like their meetings and they have lists of events that actors are supposed to attend and just networking events like mixers and mingles. And then of course when you go there, you have your cards, you pass them out,
Right.
get as many cards as you can,
Yes.
go back, email them, hi I'm so-and-so, it's nice to meet you. You know, see what you get back and just go from there. And then you'll find out that people who are at the events, they'll be like, oh, Francesca was cool. I'm going to invite her to the next event. And
That makes sense.
boom, yep.
Because one of the things, too, I saw that how a lot of actors end up broke. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, girl.
You know, because of the classes, for one. Then you got to pay to go to all the networking events. Unless you find a free mixer, you know, then you got your
Headshots. and
Headshots.
All these
Yeah.
clothes.
And then, too, I think that's really big. Now, I've been ripped off a couple of times with the headshot.
Me too.
I was like, they knew.
I won't say any names, but
Yeah.
me too, girl.
Yeah, you
I'm
know
like,
you are.
like, why am I paying $1,000 for headshots?
Yes.
That's
That's
ridiculous.
crazy.
And then, you know what? Some of those headshots I never even use.
Oh my gosh, they're like sitting on your computer, just
Yes,
like,
literally.
yeah.
Because if they're not the right angle,
Yeah.
don't have the right clothes on,
Right.
it's really no, I can't use them. Nobody
Yeah.
like, well, what do that picture mean? Like, what is it saying?
And then you can't go back and be like, hey, can we reshoot for
Yeah.
free? Like, nope, at least pay half.
That's
I'm
why
just
we need
like,
someone on the team that know how to take some great photos.
Yes, that's part of the
Yes.
networking.
Part
You
of the
never
network.
know, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got to the point, honestly, where I bought my own camera. I have a Sony camera. I bought it. I have friends
amazing.
like, you know, I study the angles from the headshots, have people come over. I'm like, I actually had her shoot for me. She's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, it's okay. Just look at this picture. Let's get the angle. We can crop it, Photoshop it, like, because I'm not going to keep paying that much money
Yeah.
for
Right.
headshots.
Yeah.
Just think about it. Think about all the money that you have spent
Yes.
on that. What we can, girl, we can have our own big
Right.
networking event right
Right.
now.
You
You
need
know,
to
House.
know like what you like she said, you need to know your angles. So of course you want to do it yourself first.
Yeah.
You know, learn yourself.
Yeah, that's the key point, huh?
Yeah.
Because out here, I think that Hollywood can, if you don't know who you are, they will let you know who you are.
Okay.
That's for sure.
You
That's
know,
for sure.
and I see that in the entertainment industry all the time. I'm like, well, I thought they, you know, was into this. The next thing you know, they're into something else.
Yeah.
And then too, what do you think about people who are just head on? I gotta get in it. I gotta get in it.
Oh my gosh.
You know, the desperation.
Yes, desperation never works. I mean, first and foremost, casting directors, producers, directors, people in general, they don't want to be around desperate people.
Right.
You know, they want to be around someone. Like what I found out as far as like booking jobs and stuff, the person has to like you first and foremost. They want to know I can work with Melody for 12 hours on set and she's cool, she's chill, she's on time, she's about her business, you know? So first and foremost, like be likable, not desperate.
Yeah, that's true. Like, whatever I gotta do.
Yeah.
I've seen that. And I like, that didn't look too hot.
No,
It
doesn't
actually
take you
turned me
anywhere.
off.
Yeah.
See, it turns you off. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to be around that person.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
Because I had another guest, she was like, just don't be a butthole on, you know, on set. You know,
Right.
just let people know that, you know, that you're a cool person to be
yeah,
around.
exactly. So she knows because, being a butthole on set is bad.
Yeah, it's not good. So any last moments that you want to tell somebody who's just coming into the business, what would you tell them about living life unlimited? How can they be unlimited in this area? Advice.
Be yourself. Just be yourself. Be organic, and just do you. That's all I can, really. The advice I can give that I live off of as well is just be yourself.
Okay. And you?
So true. Don't worry about what people think about you. I think when I came to Hollywood, everyone was trying to have this certain image of me that wasn't me. And it took me a long time to get to the place that I am right now. So don't worry about what people think about you.
God, that's
Be
real.
yourself because you honestly are your brand.
The best you, right?
Yes.
The best you can be.
That's your brand right there.
That's, oh my God, girl, give me a 5. Oh my God, that is so real. So I want you guys to tell them like where they can follow you, what, you know, what information you want them to know.
Well, you guys can follow me on popfusiontv.com. Instagram is @popfusiontv. Facebook is @popfusiontelevision.
Awesome.
And my Instagram is LMS, and my website is fasadesandfallacies.com. And you can also email me at fasadesandfallacies@yahoo.com.
Amazing. Well, I hope y'all have been enlightened, and make sure that you follow them on all their social media because you know what, you need to know, right? Knowledge is power, right?
Yes, it is.
Sure
And
is.
they gave us a lot of knowledge because I didn't know a lot of stuff that was going on. And I'm going to have to meditate on that stuff right now because one of the things I do realize that actually opens things up for you when you're actually helping other people.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You know, seeing by the less fortunate as well.
Yeah.
And sometimes less fortunate is just the people who just don't have the ability to do what it is you're doing.
Right.
Exactly. So true.
You know, so you guys make sure that you follow me on all my social media as well, and all that great stuff. So I thank you, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time, I'm your girl, Melody.
Wow.